hurt you. Some way, 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 way. Someday, oh, love's gonna hurt you. And you think that you're so tough, 'cause you say you just don't need nobody's love. Only oh man, I didn't sing it for 2 years, man. The lyrics, you know.
You forgetting it?
No problem, I will do it on the show. And you think that you're so tough, 'cause you say you just don't need nobody's love. Only when you're ever gonna learn is the day you finally see the tables turn. Someday, love's gonna hurt you. Yeah, yeah. The world's on fire, more than I can handle. I tear into the water, I try to bring my share, try to bring more than I can handle. I bring it to the table, bring what I'm able. We start the veil on our killer and son, straight from the straight line of this short run. You know which song I would like to bring out from Tim McGraw? 1997, it was his first. You made a photo?
No,
yeah.
You're on video.
Oh yeah.
Live.
Live.
Live right now.
It's from Tim McGraw, his first #1 hit. Dancing in the dark, middle of the night, taking your heart, I'm holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin, asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. Yeah, I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, whoa, oh, it's your love, love.
Is that your girlfriend? Friends of yours?
I don't know.
From Stockholm?
No.
Lena Freylein? Freylein the girl, right? Woman? Alrighty then. You got 170 watchers right now. Okay, it is. We got
So
10
the music
minutes.
is still, they cannot hear us now.
No, they can't hear. They can see. They can hear through this.
Yeah.
This is our Ustream channel, so this is
Yeah.
the video. I'll go ahead and announce that so people can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 172 now.
This is one song of mine. Broken heart, with a pain you don't know what is love, love. A broken heart, with a pain you don't know what is love. Years have passed since that night. I can't forget that I lost the fight. You're on my mind ever since, like a fairy tale. I was a prince, now I'm an enemy of your state. I realize that it's much too late. Now I wish I could turn back the time and start all over again. Broken heart, without pain you don't know what is love. A broken heart, without pain you don't know what is love. Wise men said true love can hurt sometimes. Oh, true love can hurt sometimes. So where's the one who'll take this pain away? A broken heart, without pain you don't know what is love. A broken heart, without pain you don't know what is love.
Damn, that rocks.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I showed it Charlie too, so I think this is the reason why he said, yeah, I want to help you.
Well, I didn't hear your music. I just like you as a person, so that's why you're here.
Yeah, this is cool, man. This is a compliment.
Yeah. But I love your music too. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I have to record all this new style, this lifestyle, you know, because before I did that, I I have an album, a pop R&B album on iTunes everywhere, Spotify. It's called Janoble, G-A-N-O-B-L-E.
Wait, G-A-N?
O-B-L-E. Like an adjective. Adjective? Is it the right word?
iTunes, Chernobyl by
Yeah,
Janu, right?
Yeah, this is.
Oh wow.
This is the album, and it's. I tell you, it's very fat, man. It's a big album.
You making some money off it?
Not much. That's the problem. But it sounds like U.S. music, you know. It's really pop, R&B, and hip hop. Made because of you, for example. Oh, you have to download it first. Yeah.
I don't know. Hey.
We can just listen for 30 seconds.
Oh, is that all we got? 30 seconds?
I think so at iTunes. Spotify. I think it's on Spotify too. There you can listen.
Spotify?
Yeah, it has to be there.
Spotify?
So I turn this off here. It's better, yeah?
Yo, senor. Alright, buddy, hurry up, because I got no engineer and I got no co-host in here, so. Yeah, we're here. We're just chilling. We're going to go live anyways, so I'll just chit-chat from the engineer booth. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, dude. Peace. Alright, man. Well, I'm going to get ready to roll on, so we'll see you shortly. Alright. Cool. Late. Okay, so I'm going to be in there.
You sit here?
No, I'm going to be in the engineering booth. So
Oh,
it's going to be a little bit weird because you're going to be like talking.
Again?
And you'll hear me,
Yeah.
but you won't see me unless you're turned
the
that
whole
way.
interview you're sitting there?
No, just for a bit. Just until my engineer gets here. He'll be here
Okay.
shortly. I got to start the show and then I'll run in here when you're talking. Or when you do a song. Your first song, I'll come in. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, my engineer is running late, and then Robert was racing all day. He's a race car driver. so he does racing too.
Again, please.
He's a race car driver, Robert.
The guy, he's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. The people in Germany, they see this video
Oh,
while
yeah?
the interview
I'll tell
on
him.
the page.
Yeah, I'll tell him where to go.
Man,
Cool shit,
I
right?
have to look good, man.
Yeah, you didn't know you were gonna be on video, huh?
Uh,
Let me fix it. I'm gonna use your bag.
yeah, yeah.
Prop it up a little.
Take it.
Is your life in here? There we go.
Where's the cam?
Right here.
Ah, this is the cam.
Okay, so everything's on mute. You're hot.
No special words, you know.
No special words. Okay.
Only yes or no.
Oh, you only want to hear yes or no stuff. Huh? All right. I'll be in here. You'll
So
be good.
when?
Don't worry. I'll let you know.
Okay. So I turn
You'll
the
start
headphones
hearing
on.
talking, you'll hear the intro.
A few minutes or few seconds.
We're about 2 minutes out. Tablet. Auxiliary studio.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You're joking. Really? Really? You're not joking. That's because the German Eagle Rock is here, man.
Most I've ever had is 15,000 at one time.
Now
That was
11,000,
huge.
man.
11,000, dude. What the hell?
While we are talking, I only watch this direction, not to you, right?
You can turn if you just be natural, dude.
Okay.
Enjoy. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man. I'm a bit nervous.
You're nervous?
A bit. In my first interview in English, you know. Eh. Okay.
Unless my soundboard doesn't come up right away, I think I might need to. Wow, look at those numbers. Damn.
This is very nice.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Nice. Maybe 9,000 listeners are from Germany now. This is cool. That wasn't the intro.
Have you ever been called into the question? Would you like to know what the we're talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'd like to know.
Tune in to Toxic Underground Live every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m.
Only on Chaotic Radio. Yeah, shit, I can't find it. Alright, well, we're already 2 minutes late, so let me just load up some music. I'm gonna do the America song.
Oh.
That's too much.
Oh, you won't, man. I'm like open for everything, you know.
Team America. Why not? Alright, 30 seconds, all quiet.
So now they are listening to some music. The listeners.
Yeah, they're just listening to Hip Hop Hooray, who's playing right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're going out now, so I'll go ahead and hit play. Alright, we're back. Toxic Underground Live here on chaoticradio.com. We got a great show for you. Had to play the Theme America song for you. We got a special guest in studio tonight. Guy I met last week. I was just getting off the Zig Zone, as a matter of fact. I walked over next door and a van pulled up, and lo and behold, this Jeremy Cat jumps out of the van and says, "Hi," introduces himself and said you were at the right place. Actually, we had King C from Motown Mayhem. He just released his new album on 11/11, and I wanted to stick around because he had the whole crew over and they were gonna be practicing and such. So I did. I hung out and I actually met Janu.
Yeah.
What's happening, brother? He is in studio. He's got his guitar in hand. We're gonna go ahead and listen to him play. Not just yet. We're gonna get to know him a little bit, but. If you're out there listening, you want to watch Janu play, I've actually got the camera pointed at him. You can just go to Toxic, and that's TOXIC dot or period chaoticradio.com. You can actually see him live. We got quite a few viewers right now for him, so and quite a few listeners, man. The board just popped up to 1.5, so that's actually a huge number. That's K. So, anyways, it's been a great week for me. I've been kind of tired this week, man. I started out Tuesday. I was drinking and actually smoked some pot, which I don't normally do. So that was tonight. It's going to be at the Music Room in Yorba Linda. We're going to go out there and check it out. I'm going to take Janu with me. And now, do you like to go by that, or you like to go by your real name, or is that pretty much? I know your real name, so I won't divulge it unless you want me to.
You can call me Jano, you know.
Janu, yeah.
Yeah.
All good. Well, when you're looking at me, you're off mic. I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
actually, I'm gonna
So
actually.
you can call me Jano.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play just a real quick bumper, a little bit of music, real quick, while I go into studio because I'm actually in the engineering booth. We've got
Yeah,
the engineering
nice.
booth, we've got the radio studio, and John is in there all by himself, looking, kind of
Tired.
kills, man. What's
Like
going on with you, dude? You just not.
I'm just jet lagged, you know. I for 5 days I did not sleep, but hey, I'm here and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So what was it like hanging out with King C and all those guys?
You know, it's hard to explain, really, and to put in words because it meant so much to me to meet him and these guys. It's really like a dream for me because uh, they are the greatest musicians, I think.
Yeah. Well, they kind of play the kind of music that you like, so that's. And now we're going to talk about some of your other music. Why don't you just strum a few bars so I can come inside there real quick?
Yeah, I have to play.
Yeah, go ahead
Okay.
and play for a little bit. Let's get to know just do a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No problem. Oh, I won't go to radio.com.
All right. See, now I'm back. Now I'm in studio looking
Yeah,
at you. You
yeah, I
don't
think
have to
this is
keep,
better now.
don't have to keep looking away, looking behind and being off mic. So, now you've only been out here for what, like 4 days? Has it been what, Monday you got here?
Yeah, on Monday I got here and I will stay till Monday.
Monday to Monday.
With
So
Monday
now
from
your first experience, rolling in LAX, you're tired. You get to your hotel in a little town called Eagle Rock, right?
Yeah, this is a weird story. I was just booking the flight from Germany and somebody told me, "Hey, you have to book a hotel in the north of LA. That's okay, near Pasadena because it's a nice area."
Right.
So I went to Google Maps and I saw, hey, Eagle Rock sounds nice. And then I booked a hotel, but if I came, I saw that's a motel.
It's a motel.
Yeah, I mean it's okay, but there, I don't want to talk shit about anybody, but some strange guys
or
were
Eagle
there
Rock.
looking at me, and I felt that's not the right area for me. So next morning, I checked out, and now I'm here in the Ontario Airport Hotel.
Rancho
and,
Cucamonga. We
yeah,
call this
so
the
nice.
IE, Inland Empire, is where you're
Okay,
staying. Yeah, just outside of LA. Now tonight, after we do King C, I'm hoping we can get you out to the Sunset Strip. Go check out, some of the, historical rock and roll houses like Rainbow Room and. We got the Whiskey a Go Go. We got House of Blues right there.
Sounds
all that good
nice.
stuff. Now, what's it like in Germany? Now, you've had a couple hits. You've got a whole album we just looked up, and that's on iTunes, correct?
Right.
What is the iTunes for that? It's Jano.
The album
I got a
is
horrible
calling Janoble, Janoble, Janoble. It's a pop R&B album with a bit of hip hop, and yeah. But now I'm more into live music. That's the reason why I'm here at King C and you.
And Chaotic Radio. Well, we're glad to have you, man. You're a cool cat.
Thanks for
I've been
having me.
digging your company. I went and hung out with you last night at the bar at the hotel, and we got a little shitty. And you were just like, you were so tired, man. So I
Yeah.
let you go. I let you off the hook. I was going to take you out to LA, which
think
probably
it's better.
wouldn't have been a good thing. We may have not made the radio show because,
Yeah.
when I'm in Rome, I'm in Rome,
Okay.
But, do you know what that means?
No,
When
but
in
it sounds
Rome,
good.
do as the Romans do, you know, like
Yeah.
back in the day. Oh, Jesus Christ, look who just walked in, my co-host, Mr. Rob Matters. How are you, Rob? What's going on, man? You've been out
Is
there
this thing
racing.
hot?
It's hot, dude.
It's hot? Right on.
Hot.
Let's see if I can hear myself talk. A lot of stuff in one day. A lot of stuff in one weekend. So
Right, and then we're going to the whiskey tonight, right?
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that, man. I got a race in the morning.
No. I don't give a shit. We'll race back in time for you to hit the
Yeah,
races.
yeah.
We got Janu in the house. Welcome.
How you doing?
Hello, man.
Tim.
A
Yeah.
fellow German.
Yeah, right. From Deutschland.
Oh, right on.
Now, can you speak German, Robert?
No. Well, no, not so
Tell you
much.
some words.
No.
Yeah. I had a German girlfriend who used to say stuff on bed.
Now, I heard virgin is good and tight.
Oh, that's sometimes I don't understand some words.
Good and tight?
Yeah, it's a joke. Good and tight.
Oh,
Tight.
Good and tight.
okay.
Okay, my bad. My bad. So, anyways, now Johnny, I was telling you last night, he's got he kind of. Now let's go back. You know, before your video came out,
To the
before
roots.
yeah, to the roots, man. Where'd you start out? Who were some of the people that you looked up to and kind of wanted to be?
I grew up, I think, with very nice music because my father was listening, or my parents, to James Brown, Eric Clapton, and
Mhm.
Blues Brothers, all these.
The Blues Brothers, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So always I listening to music with has a lot of groove and soul.
Mhm.
And I started playing bass when I was 11, so it's
Wow.
more than 20 years ago now. Yeah.
Well, tonight ought to be good for you because we're going to see King C tonight.
I know that.
Yeah, he was over there listening to him practice the
Oh,
other day.
really?
Yeah, he showed up. He comes rolling out of the van. I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, oh. Starts speaking. He's like, I don't know, am I in the right place? I'm like, yeah, you're in the right place, man. If you're here to listen, and we hung out and stuff. Last night we got to hang out at the bar a little bit, and
Oh, right on.
drink. He was soused. He was just tired as shit.
Yeah.
He looked pretty worn out. He
Yeah.
only got what 3
Still.
hours sleep last night.
I only slept 3 hours, I think. I have no sleep rhythm since I'm here.
Everything's off. So.
Yeah, but everything is cool,
So fill me in a little bit because this is the first time I met you, and I
Yeah.
know I've seen your video on YouTube.
Yeah,
So what's going on? I mean, tell me about you.
yeah.
You-
About
Well,
still-
he's from Germany.
Yeah, he just got here.
We're gonna work our way up to like now, but he's like tell him about let's go from your parents listening to music and then you
Oh, yeah.
starting the bass. So
Yeah.
here you are, you're playing bass. How did you get into the music business, or did you ever realize that it was a business? You just did it for fun.
So it started very early to work in a professional way. So I think I was 14 or 15, and then we really started to rehearse very often, 3 or 4 times a week. And I had a few bands, funk, soul, hip hop bands. We were playing on festivals,
Nice.
open air, and on the weekend we were on the shows, and during the week we made the rehearsals, and the school was sometimes I did not go to school, so
All music, all the time.
yeah, and very early, so the passion started very early.
Oh, right on. Absolutely.
So now you're playing with friends. Now, are you doing clubs? Are you doing anything, making money at it at this point? At that point.
At that time?
At that time, yeah. Or was it just still kind of for
Yeah,
fun?
we made a bit of money, but it was more like rock and roll,
Yeah. you just-
Yeah, we had much party, but we were really in a professional way. We made all the things.
Right.
So we had a big fan base in Hamburg City in Germany, North Germany. I think it was maybe the best time of my life. And this week in the US now.
Oh, wow. See, we topped the charts. We played America theme song coming in.
Right.
America.
So what-
Fuck yeah.
How did you get here? I mean, what are you doing here?
I know a guy who is called Bernd Lichters. He lived for 30 years here in Los Angeles. He's a guy from Germany. And he was with the DeBarge family, with King C, and all the guys. Johnny Guitar Watson, Little Richard.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him I think 5 years ago in the internet on MySpace.
Okay, I remember
We
that.
found that. And then we were writing over the years, and the first time we met was, I think, 2 years ago, because now he's living again in Germany.
Gotcha.
And he opened the door, you know. Since 2 years I was always talking about, man, I have to visit Charles, I have to visit these guys. And the last month in Hamburg, we call it stagnieren. Stagnant, or what is the word?
Stagnant?
Stagnant. When in Hamburg nothing goes on the last month, and I told my girlfriend now I would go, and it's a perfect week. Really, it's a perfect week.
Yeah.
Now, so you went from that, and when did you realize you could actually sing? Now, didn't you were telling me the other night that you had all these mixes, all this stuff, and you really had no singer, so
Yeah.
you thought, wow, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot.
Exactly. It was 7 years ago. I was sitting in my studio. I wrote, I think, 300 instrumental songs, but I had no singer. All the singers wanted to have too much money, or they had no time, or they made bad things.
Right. They
You
they
know?
wanted to live the rock and roll life without
Yeah, and
putting in the work.
it was too hard for me. And then one night I was so down that I thought, man, I put the record button, and then I went into the record room and I sang. I came back and I thought, maybe you have a good voice. You know?
Yeah. Not bad. He's got a great voice, as a matter of fact. I was sitting here
Thank you,
listening
thank
to
you.
him, do a little unplugged, and it was pretty good. So now, so you did that. You made a couple records, and now you thought, I think I'll make some records because soccer. Let's go to the soccer point. Soccer's huge in Germany.
Yeah,
In Europe in general.
Number one. Number
Football,
one.
right?
Yeah.
And so you thought, there's a fan base. I'll maybe make some songs about soccer, right?
Yeah, I had the studio with my brother Frank,
Mm-hmm.
and we both were sitting, I don't know where, in a bar, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Getting slosh.
Sometimes. Drinking a German beer. And
What the? I'm not sure what's going on. Keep going.
Yeah.
So you're.
So you're in a bar.
yeah, we're drinking German beer, which
Nice.
is very nice and good.
And warm?
Oh no, not warm.
Cold.
Yeah,
Nice
beer.
cold
Yeah,
beer.
very cold. And then at that time, our first league soccer club began to play very worse, is the right word, worse, when they
Mhm.
don't play good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
to suck.
And they were on the last, on
On the bottom.
yeah, and we thought, man, maybe we can do a song for this club, for the soccer club. And we recorded, we put it on the internet for download for free.
Yeah.
And then in the first hours we got 5,000 downloads, and we thought, man, this
Wow.
could be a nice place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go forward. We wrote another song for the soccer club, and then suddenly the club called us because they loved the song,
Nice.
and they said, hey, you have to sing it in the stadium in front of 50,000 people.
Oh.
And somebody was calling me. I was on a ladder painting a room. I was nearly falling from the ladder because it was so crazy. And it was the third concert as a singer, as I was a singer.
Yeah.
In front of 50,000 people, I had to sing
Wow.
live, and it was crazy. And that changed everything.
Yeah. Now, what was that like? I mean, you hadn't really done big venues at that point. I mean,
I
what
don't
were you
know.
feeling? Were you just like, did you feel like I'm an imposter? They're gonna find out.
The week
You
was
know?
like here. I was not sleeping. You know,
Yeah.
I had we call it adrenaline. Adrenaline is it the same?
Adrenaline.
And, yeah.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I could not sleep. I could not eat.
In Robert's case, it's steroids.
Okay.
Get out
Oh,
of
yeah.
It's
You
more
have
like
some?
it's E85 actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was very crazy, and I know we have a little video scene.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes before the gig in the stadium, and I did it with two MCs, Danson and Dizzy, and we were just walking around where the soccer
Mhm.
teams
Nice.
and
In their locker room.
It was crazy to come out into the stadium and
And just.
yeah, and yeah,
Wow.
50,000
You can imagine
people.
what then happens after that. So you
It
open
goes-
the door, you know,
Yeah. So now 50,000 people
Know who you are.
know who you are.
live.
Oh, live
we
on
did, we did
TV,
no
the whole bit?
mistake. Everything was perfect. Everything.
And what was it like at the end? You could probably hear a pin drop while you were playing, and then at the end when it stopped and you looked up like, did you like it? And the crowd went, what?
Oh, it was when you are new in a scene.
Mhm.
Then they were always looking at you.
Yeah. Do I like it? Do I not like it?
And we were the first band,
Mm-hmm.
I think the first, who did hip hop.
Hmm.
Usually they're
Hip-hop
using
and
rock.
soccer, yeah.
Usually they're using rock.
Right.
So there are some haters. I think it's normal when you're a newcomer.
Yeah.
But the people of the club came to us and said, "Hey, we had other bands, and the people were doing boo after the gig, and
Yeah.
now." A few years later, it's a big hit in the stadium. Since years, they are playing it every weekend before the
Do we
week
have that?
before.
Do we have that?
We can find it.
We
but
can
now
find it during the show.
now-
I have the video on YouTube.
Do you get royalties off of that still, or?
Royalty is money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know every word in English.
Yes. Money. You just go like this, royalties.
Yeah, every time they play it, they would give you a little bit of money.
You know, the thing is, it costs very often when we do productions, it costs a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and you get maybe the money back, but you don't make a big win. But
Yeah.
for me, in this case, it's not a problem because I'm so proud. It's a big club in
Oh, yeah.
Germany, and it's a big hit there.
A
And
big
I'm
honor.
still so proud. A few months ago, the club was calling me, "Hey, we made a day, and the theme of the day was the title of our song." So they gave me tickets, and I was there, and I was listening to, and I had this again. I was listening to my
Goosebumps.
song. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
And
it's
so
crazy.
you're
you know?
in the stadium while people are going crazy for your song still.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
that's amazing.
Wow, dude. What a, that's.
You're
that
a
is
big
something.
star. I'm sitting next to
Oh,
a big
no.
star.
Yeah, maybe at the soccer.
one of Europe's finest. Now, so you went from that and you thought, I like these songs, I'm proud of these songs, but I don't want to be known as just the soccer guy. You've got soul in your heart.
Right.
You've got, you've got more expectations out of yourself. So then you kind of switch it up, and then you write another song or a few other songs, and you come up with My Sex, My Love, right?
Yeah, right.
Which is, a big
Another thing.
monster hit. Yeah. So
Is that a big hit over there?
well, what it is now, why don't you tell the story of how...
Yeah.
Are you
Take us
bigger
to
than
that.
David Hasselhoff? Because that's like the
Oh,
hero
yeah.
right there.
Oh,
Well,
David-
he's more sober than
I
David.
think David Hasselhoff, he
Everybody is.
I think he always says,
Look.
David Hasselhoff says he breaks down the wall between East and West Germany.
Yeah.
But
Well,
also
that's
the
funny.
song I've been looking for freedom.
Well, I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, let's go ahead and listen to this song, first
Yeah,
of all,
okay.
and then let everybody kind of
Yeah.
check it out, and then, from there, we'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit.
Rockstar. Sounds good. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Is this on? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is amazing. It really is.
Thanks.
This is like a American pop song.
I know that, yeah.
You wrote this?
Yeah.
I like the. How long are you in town?
What? What again?
How long are you in town for? How long are you in the city for?
Till Monday now.
Oh, you leave at
Yeah,
Monday.
he's going to Lakers tomorrow. What time do you go to work tomorrow?
Oh, I leave here at 2 o'clock.
Can you get him close to LA tomorrow?
Like, how close to LA do you need to get? What?
Pretty close, because he's got to. Well, he's got to take a cab. So I figured you could drop him off even at your work. You could take a cab from
Where are you gonna
there
go?
to
I have to go to the
Staples
Staples Center, and my hotel is there too. Then
Oh, you gotta go to Staples Center.
Yeah.
And how long are you gonna be there?
after
got a
that,
hotel
I
right
have
there.
a hotel, the Staples Center Inn.
You're staying at this Staples Center?
Well,
Yeah,
hotel right there.
I could get you, if I leave here, if I pick you up. Where would I pick you up at?
The Hilton right there on Haven.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I pick you up at the Hilton, I can take you right to the Staples Center.
You're so nice, man. They cannot
at-
hear us.
At,
We're on mute.
I could get you there at 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Perfect.
So if I pick you up here around 12:30 or so.
Perfect.
I thought you were racing. What time are you racing
I
then?
gotta be there at 9 a.m.
Till what time?
Till I leave. Just gotta do interviews. That's what I was told by.
Why don't you pick
Ed.
him up early? Take him to the races with you.
I'm going under a press pass
Oh, we got press pass.
for the Winter Nationals.
We can talk after
Figure it
interview
out,
again,
yeah.
I think.
Talk about it later.
Yeah.
Cool. How'd it go today? Were you interviewing today?
I'm exhausted. I was racing today. I was in the car.
Wow, man, that is some cool shit right there, dude.
Thanks.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's got a very unique sound. Now here you are. It's got all your other YouTube. So if you want to check them out, just look up Janu, and you can look up MA-Sex and MALUV. So if you want to check out that song, you can also go to YouTube or iTunes and buy it, right?
Right.
By the album.
So now you write this song,
Yeah.
and I mean it's an interesting story, man. Tell everybody how that kind of blew up like that.
So it began because I had, as MySpace was hot.
Yeah, it was real
a
hot.
few years ago. I put some of my English new R&B songs, like this song, on the platform, and I got much feedback from the USA and from London and some beautiful girls were writing, and there were so many or some jealous people, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, too much jealous people and haters.
Yeah, because
this is-
you're
Yeah,
making a
I
name
know
for
that.
yourself,
He's bona fide.
and
Yeah,
you're growing in the music industry, so you're gonna have roadblocks, and
yeah,
sometimes they're your closest friends. So be careful.
I was new in the scene,
Yeah.
so I was so hurt because of that. Now it's normal for me when people are hating or something.
Yeah.
But there it was too much for me, and this is the reason why I wrote the song where I call, "Hey, the ladies, they love me, and I try to love them all, but it's too much." And,
Yeah.
You know, it's in an ironic way, but this was my way to go.
You got some hot ladies in that video. When people listening, you got to go to the YouTube and watch the video. This guy's got some amazing hot chicks. Are they all German chicks?
He's actually dating one of those girls.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is how he got that video, and the guy who actually
Yeah.
put it up.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, so I bring out the song a few years after I wrote it, and then it made on the biggest radio station in Hamburg, on Radio Hamburg. It made in the weekly top 10 #1.
Wow.
So
That's
this was
great.
very nice. And I had no video, you know, I had no video production, but it made #1. And then on Facebook, I saw a guy who is the German Hugh Hefner. He is called Michael Ammer.
Gotcha.
I think the German fans now will laugh because we will say Michael Ammer. I call him now Michael Ammer,
Yeah.
and he's a oh yeah. He's a big guy there, you know. Nearly every day in the newspaper, television, and I wrote a mail on Facebook to him. I did not know him. I just sent him the link of the radio show where it makes #1.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey man, I'm Jano, singer from Hamburg," because he's living in Hamburg too.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe I can make a party with you or something like that.
Yeah.
And I never thought, I would never was expecting that he is answering, and he's answering so quick. And 30 minutes later on, I got a mail, and he said, "Man, this is a nice song. Call me." And I got his number, his cell
Yeah.
phone number. 10 minutes later, I called him. We were talking 30 minutes, and he said, "Man, do a video with me. I will bring the girls, the stretch limo, the most expensive club in Hamburg, in the Hyatt Hotel."
Wow.
And we did all these things, and it was so crazy. It
Man.
changed everything. I have my girlfriend because of that since more than 1 year. She's in the video too, you know.
Yeah, I was checking her out.
Yeah.
Don't hate me. I'm an appreciator.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not appreciator.
Oh,
but
appreciator, then not fan.
Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and pay some bills around here. We're going to take a quick break. We get
Yeah.
back, we're going to talk a little bit more to Janu and his journey through this musical wonderland that he's in these days. And we certainly appreciate him coming in. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to do a little unplug, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can do, yeah.
Some unplug.
Of course, of course.
You are listening to Shaxic Underground Live. If I can find my bumper, because I'm not normally.
Do the Tanner Faust bumper. Perfect.
They can see me still on cam or what?
Oh yeah, the camera's always on. Camera's always on. Well, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah, it's a big story.
we're
Let me mute. Hold on.
aren't you muted? I muted you already.
We're muted.
I have to drink something.
Yeah, before you pass out. So you ready to play some music now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
That was a quick half hour, huh?
Yeah, I'm going that way. I mean, it's past my job, but I'll do is I'll take you out there,
And
drop
this
you
is
off.
very nice, man.
Yeah. So you got a seat for the Laker game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
I'm an NBA fan since more than 20 years.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna
gotcha.
run out and smoke real quick while you guys.
My first time in the US, my first NBA game, my first radio interview in the US, you know, everything
I bet
in
you've
this
done
week.
plenty in Germany.
Again, please?
I bet you've done plenty of radio interviews.
Plenty?
lot.
What is this?
Lots, many radio interviews and
Yeah, in my area, you know, not in whole Germany, but in my area I was on television, and I was because of the soccer club song. Not because
And
of
the
my
so-
sex and my love. My
so-
sex and my love only was in the scene, and I got into the VIP scene there, but
It's gonna
I pulled
come.
out again because after a few months I saw it stagnated. Stagnated? Is that the right word?
two.
In the scene, I did not come forward, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I saw I have to go out again, and then the last half
Hey,
year
Marcel.
I had a big break. Yeah.
Come here and look at this car you'll be riding in.
Okay.
Yeah, my race car.
Oh, you can.
It's a little dirty.
we got about a minute.
Okay.
I need somebody to sing that.
Okay.
I'll play it for you later.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's good.
Yeah.
Let me get a selfie with me and you here.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. We're back. Kate, you there? All right, we're back with Tuxic Underground Live with our guest.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you say your name.
The mic is not on.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Hello. Hello.
Oh no, hold on. There you go.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Alright, we're back with Jono and I'm back in studio. Sorry, it was taking a leak, you know, and what do? Engineer is me back there in the engineering booth, you know.
Okay.
Right, is your mic on?
No, it's not on.
It's
His mic is not on because
there. You go. There you go. He's on
3
four.
is his guitar.
Oh,
Hey,
gotcha.
Jono, hey, you know, usually we have an engineer and, you know, all this
Yeah.
stuff is kind of
It's
taken
a
care
special
of.
thing.
It's
For
an early
us?
show. It's an early show. Today.
Yeah, we don't have our crew in here. Our producer's not here. Nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Well, I won't say nobody because we have Jono in studio.
That's
So
right, Jono.
that is a huge,
The guy from Germany.
the guy from Germany, man. The guy who
And
just
from
uh,
Eagle Rock.
From yeah,
Eagle Rock.
His new name is Eagle Rock.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Of course.
Yeah, he answers to Eagle Rock, Janu, or you know, whatever else. So you came out with that video and you were saying that everything just blew up and you know you had
Not everything, but much.
well, the life as you knew it blew up. You know, I mean, I'm sure you know that touch of fame. It's tough, you know, when you're not prepared for it. You know, you go from just being this normal guy who kind of blends in to boom, hey, there's that guy in the video. You know, there's that guy with all those smoking hot women, and there's that guy with the girlfriend from the video.
Yeah, but I will not tell which one.
Nah, no. You don't have to do that. They're all, you know what, and I'm sure she's a great lady. Now, how is the support factor from family? Now, you said a lot of your friends kind of were, it's funny because I've been there. You know, I know
Yeah.
how it is. You
Yeah.
go from just being kind of normal to people kind of wanting something from you, you know, all the time. And when they don't get it, you know, they're upset. You know, being on radio and doing
Yeah.
gigs, like I've hosted, you know, some pretty big events, and
Yeah.
you know, you kind of feel lonely, man. You're surrounded by thousands of people, but no one knows you. They see like what they think, their perception of who you are, which in this perception of that video is you're this, you know, mega sex god guy that just, you know,
I know, but I thought that people will see that this is art,
yes,
but they did not see that this is art.
yeah,
And So I had a really crazy time when it came out, the video, and when I met this German New Hefner guy. Yeah, it was a push, you know. I didn't know that before, but so many shit came on me back, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Real many people tried to throw stones into my way, and they
Yes.
did, and
Roadblocks.
yeah, and because of that too, I lost my studio too, because the guy who was owning it, I think he was jealous. I don't know. It was crazy. So many things were happening. People, friends were talking shit about my behind my back, and I was so sad and hurted that I made a break.
Mhm.
And now I'm not living anymore in Hamburg City, where I grew up, a bit outside with my girlfriend on the land. It's very beautiful, and I thought I really have to take a break from all these negative vibes because I did not do bad things, you know.
Yeah,
They were
right.
treating me like that, but I really got no support from the people I deserved it.
Right. That
the
you
support.
trusted as friends. And so-
And the most sad thing about it is that the people don't see how hard this business is and how hard you have to fight. I was
Right.
really fighting for years, and then I had some success, man. What's wrong with that, you know?
Nothing.
Nothing, I know. So I took this break, and now I'm here because of that.
Mhm.
Really because of that, because so many people were so, we call it scheiße.
Shit.
Yeah, scheiße is shit.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to say you find the video very good, you can say it's geil, geil.
And that is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
Your video
Thanks.
rocks, dude. And you know what?
Thanks, man.
Anytime anybody succeeds at something, you can have friends, even close friends, try to roadblock you or cock block you because they want to keep you in the same bucket of shit they're in.
Yeah.
They don't want to see them. Kit and I are people who want to see people succeed. And music guys just coming up, artists just coming up. And that's what the show is about, man.
Yeah.
Getting the guy out there, throwing him out so people could see him to help you guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get from point A up the stairs, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm doing every step by step.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like the guys at the casting. Maybe you don't have some experience in music biz, and you win a casting show. Then you, and now what I have to do? You know,
Yeah.
you cannot deal with the whole
Right.
business. I can deal better
Right.
because I really have to fight, and
And work your way through those steps. you
yeah,
know.
I'm glad about
And
that.
you jumped
because-
up and then came back down to start.
Yeah, I
kind of
fall
a
down.
new-
I fall down,
Fall down, yeah.
but not because I was so.
Yeah.
I would fall down because too many people were hating on me.
Well, it's funny how, you know, and I've experienced that where people tell me, "You've changed," you know, and I'm like, "No, you've changed."
Yeah, I know that, and yeah.
Like,
Right.
I haven't changed.
I
I'm
have
still
the same thing.
guy, you know. I'm just
Yeah.
because I, you know, appear to be somebody or something that you know, the media makes you who they want you to be, or you know, doing things like that. You have a certain, you know, presence or what have you, and people perceive that how they want, or you know, they view it how they want. But you know, just keep being you, dude. I mean, you know, you're working your ass off, and you deserve it. You
Yeah.
got great music. You're a true artist, you know.
Thank
But
you very much.
yeah, so why don't we go ahead and do a little acoustic, man? I heard you playing, you know, earlier, and
We
you've
can
got
do
other
that for
songs.
sure,
and,
yeah.
you know, you got that pop hit, but your heart's really into more bluesy.
More
Uh,
modern country, you can call it modern country, or Mark Cohn style, maybe Jackson Brown.
Nice.
This is a big change again, you know, from soccer to my sex and my love R&B. But now I changed to my roots, and I love to make live music.
Right. Well, there's nothing wrong with, you know, because I paint, you know, and people always, you know, when I was like coming up in the art world, and same thing, dude. I got to a certain level, people like, who are you to be, you know, and I'm like, whatever. I just said, I'm done, you know. But
Well,
there's
but-
nothing wrong with painting or doing a chalk,
What's that?
doing with chalk, you know, chalk.
And I gotta say, Kit, I had no idea when I met you. We became friends real quick because we click like that. I had no idea you were an artist, and until I saw your work, and it's amazing.
Wow, thank you.
don't stop. You should
No,
continue
I've got
to do
like
that.
400 paintings that are just sitting in boxes.
I
you
did
You
not
need
know that.
400
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You need 400 more.
Yeah, well, it's, I don't really have a studio to paint in anymore, but I do paint, I do, art, and yes, no, I will never give it up. It's something that's ingrained in me.
And you shouldn't give up your music just because a bunch of assholes
I
are
did.
hating on you.
No, I did not. But I was. But it was really too much. I'm not a guy who's. I knew that some shit will come on me when
Shucks.
I do a song and I release a song like My Sex and My Love. But that it's so bad and so less support. That's not what I was
Now,
expecting, but I'm always on my way. I believe in me, so I'm here now. And
How about your family? Now, were they a big support factor? You mentioned your brother.
they're listening right now in Germany.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Well, hello,
Yeah.
family.
Hello, Germany.
Hello, Germany.
My parents, my brother, my girlfriend.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I have to say something.
And 14,000 other people. So.
Yes.
150,000, I think, Germans now are listening.
Wow.
Wow. Well, we're big fans of Germany, especially me because my family is from Germany. So
Really?
yes,
Cool, man.
hence my last name.
I'm Indian, and Welch. So
Oh, man.
Yeah. Not Indian with with a feather.
Not the dot Indian or feather Indian.
I'm a feather Indian.
Well, I want to hear some acoustic stuff.
Yeah, let's
man.
do this,
Let's
man.
do that.
blow it up.
Yeah, you want to hear my sex and my love?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do Sex of My Love here
Oh,
on
man.
chaoticradio.com. We got Janu in the house.
I sing for the ladies always. They show me their love on my space. Many hugs, kisses, and love. Every day they really touch my heart. Oh no, I can't live without them. One thing they always tell me, I know they really want my, they want my. Oh no, all they want my sex and my love. Oh, it's all what they want my. Oh no, all they want my sex and my love. Last year I just wrote the first verse, and still they only want my sex and love. Many girls cannot get enough. I try to love them all, but it's really too much. Oh no, they can't live without me. One thing they always tell me, I know they really want my, they want my. Oh no, all they want my sex and my love. Oh, it's all what they want my. Oh no, all they want my sex and my love. Oh, they want my sex and my love.
Yeah.
Nice.
Janu in the house. Sex and My Love.
I'm putting that on my Instagram, so
Okay, man.
definitely just a little bit of 15 seconds of that is pretty awesome. Man, that's cool, man. I mean, and
Thanks.
especially you could just do it perfect, just acoustic. You know what I mean?
Thank you, yeah.
Without cameras, without keyboards, without drum kit. You just do it.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
And that's just goes with versatility, man. It's
What's
like you have
versatility? What's that?
you could do many things.
Yeah. And now I'm coming back. I think it sounds cheesy, but back to the roots is the best thing now. That's what I'm doing from my heart now. The live thing, the acoustic thing. It's what I'm living and loving.
That's just awesome. And the song is so good, you could get away with either doing it with all the electronics and all the sound effects
Yeah, I know,
and
I
right
know.
back to acoustic.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it was written for either one.
Everybody's saying that my songs are better in acoustic, and I think so too. But
Yeah.
the other thing is was more for radio and commercial.
Commercial based,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm living it so much now again. And
Commercial's gonna pay the bills.
yeah.
And it's cool because I know like Tenacious D, another band, they'll do one all a cappella, or all just instrumental, and then they'll do it with just acoustic, and then they'll do it again with. So I bought an album. It's all just no electronics, and then I bought the album again with all the commercial stuff in it, and it's so awesome because you can do that with your music. You could go either just acoustic, or you can go with the electronics, which is awesome. The versatility is crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I really made both things. But my plan is now to make an album only with live music, no beat programming. I did that. I'm sitting alone in my studio for 7 years and was programming and learning all the instruments, because I'm playing every instrument in my songs.
Wow, that's incredible. He
Versatility.
Actually, he got to play with King C the other night.
How was that?
Just flipping the bass around. You should have heard it, man. I could barely hear it because we were sitting in a bar and it was loud, and the recorder didn't catch a lot of the sound. But man, just to see him wailing on that bass, dude, and looking at King C's face, he was amazed.
And he's a rock. I mean, King C. They call him King C for a reason.
Yeah,
I know.
And when you're playing with that guy, you're playing with history.
Yeah. All these guys there, Derek Organ, Rodney Thomas, Ewan Williams. This was one of the greatest moments, really, in my life. To have this session with these guys and to saw the feedback and the reaction of them. It means so much to me. To came here and they said, "Man, you did it." That's it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, that's like the golden. It's like you just did it. Like the Super Bowl of bass players.
For me, it was like when the Queen is doing with a sword in England. Now you're a knight.
You've been knighted.
Yeah.
Knighted, yeah.
And in Germany, we would call it Ritterschlag. It was for me, really. It was for me like that. When I come back to Germany now, I am so happy. I have no pressure anymore, and I know now.
You've been validated.
I always knew that for years, but I had never had the chance to play with guys like that,
right?
Like
legends.
These guys. Yeah. And now I made it, and it was perfect. And for me now it's a win.
Yeah, that's awesome. And speaking of King C, he's actually got a gig tonight. We're going to be down there.
Yeah.
If you want to hang out with the crew from Toxic Underground and Janu, King C and all his gang, they're going to be at 4805 Main Street, Yorba Linda, California. That's going to be the Music Lab. $10 cover, which is nothing, man. I'd pay $50 to see these guys. I believe you can get reservations if you call in at 714-970-8282. Check it out. You can find them on online at the Music Lab. I believe it's themusicl.com. So come on out and see us, man. It's going to be a good time. So now you don't want to do beats anymore. You don't want to do the electronica stuff, which is pretty.
Maybe to make money, I can do some beats for people, but it's not what I want to do for myself. Not now.
Now? Do you have a favorite song?
A favorite song?
Yeah.
From all of these songs out there in this world.
Yeah. Not one song that just every time you hear it, it's just like, oh my God.
Too many, I think. Too many.
Yeah.
Now I'm so much in like Marcone music.
So My Sex and My Love is not your favorite
No, not
song?
my own music. Always listen to your own music. When you're working in studio and before the song is finished, the production, you heard it for 500 times. I think.
1,000 times.
Yeah, and when it's finished, everybody says, "Hey, that's a good song," and I say, "Oh, I cannot hear it anymore."
Yeah, I'm done with it. It's funny because I was managing bands, and I managed a band called Pickaxe.
Yeah.
They were blowing up, man. It was huge, and it got to the point where they're like, "We don't want to do our last album anymore. We don't want to play it." And I'm like, guys, no one's heard it. I mean, relatively speaking, of course, there thousands and thousands of people had heard it, but the masses hadn't heard it, and everybody that did was a new fan, new fan. I'm like, guys, just, we were actually getting ready to go out on tour, the whole bit, and, inner turmoil. It's difficult managing bands. Managing one is easier than managing five. Because
how about a band with one guy? One guy who has the drive to do it.
Right, but when you have five people, it's
kind of hard to get them to sync.
I know that
they're fighting with each other all the time. I felt like a babysitter. They're calling me, "Oh, Lester's, didn't make practice." Well, fuck, he had his kids were sick. What do you do? And then this person's got a big attitude, and you have to be kind of an A or an alpha.
I am.
Yeah. Well, good. That's a good thing. Yeah. You're all man, but you have.
I have to when I want to come forward, you know.
Yeah. But you have to. There's big personality, with creative people, and everybody feels that their creativity, and sometimes you kind of do this with people because you believe that your ideas are the best, and they are, But Robert also believes his ideas are the best.
I don't think so.
No.
My ideas are awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Robert races cars, man, and hosts Toxic Underground Live. So,
Yeah, I love the show.
Yeah.
You know why? I meet guys like this.
Right.
This is worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this guy's going to be a big star, and 10 years from now, we're going, yeah, I interviewed that guy. This guy's a big star.
I hope
of course,
so.
he'll say, oh, I don't know that guy, but
No.
but
I'd like to think that I could say he's a friend of mine because I bonded with this guy instantly. I was.
you guys are drinking last night.
Yeah, he's a friend, So
Eating.
I do wish you much success,
Thank you,
and
guys.
I'll
Thank
never
you.
hate you for being successful.
You can do.
I can.
Now I know how it is when the haters are coming on you.
Yeah.
It was just a few years ago and last year with this
Yeah.
release, and now I know it. I know you are on the right way when you have the
Right.
haters.
Well,
and they bring me here. The haters bring me
Right.
here
Well,
to the U.S.
There's a way to get rid of the haters, but change your number and delete everybody who wants to block you out of your life.
I did that.
Awesome.
I really did that.
I had to do that to my entire family.
Yeah.
I cut
Ooh.
everybody off. Everybody. I don't talk to anybody. They're
Yeah.
gone. So you got to do that same
Sometimes
way.
the hardest decisions are the best. They are hurting, but for me, they are the best.
That's right. You got to be cold and malice and get rid of those people and surround yourself with people who want to see you at the top.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We're gonna listen to another one. Now I don't know. This is actually called what? Someday?
Yeah, Someday was a single of mine 2 years ago.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to Someday by Johnny. When we get back, we're gonna interview him some more, talk a little bit more about Germany, music business differences, and just kind of talk. Interesting guy, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I can play the song too, acoustic version if you want.
Do the acoustic? Okay. How many acoustic songs do you have? Can you do a couple? We'll go back when we come back. We'll do.
any one of his songs in acoustic.
Well, yeah, but do you want to do a few songs acoustically? It'll be recorded, so you'll have them.
I like we talk and play and talk and play. I like that. I don't think it's so cool when I play 3 songs in a row.
we gotta play and talk. That's what we do.
I think it was good how we made it now.
Yeah, we talk during the music,
Yeah.
ask you questions about it. But this is what you do. But you gotta sell commercial stuff to make a living. You have to do all the electronic shit.
Yeah.
People are buying, and then get an album out, just you and your guitar.
And the best thing
And then
is
you make
that
double
maybe
money.
Kings he will help me and the guys these guys will play for me on my new album.
They're already jamming with you. That you know that he's gonna jump on that.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna. If I could help, I would, but. I wanted you to listen to this song that I downloaded the lyrics from the internet and I'm rewriting this song. I know you heard it, it's an American song, you probably heard every American song. But it's such a good one. Old school. So,
This is a German thing.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, it's from the 80s.
Yes. I'm gonna read.
Big hit in Germany.
I'm gonna want the lyric change. I'm rewriting the lyrics.
Yeah.
So it refers to those airplanes, and we're gonna put it in the documentary.
You did that, or
No,
what?
we're going to do it.
Ah.
I don't have anybody to do it.
Yeah.
I'll find somebody. But so the evidence, all those lyrics will be changed to
To another theme. Or...
to the drone thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
And we have an International Drone Day on March 14th. We're gonna play out there too. That's the release of the documentary.
Ah, okay. This
Fun
German song.
Yeah,
Sternenhimmel.
yeah.
Right?
Peter Scholling.
It's Sternenhimmel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, it's the Deutsche Welle.
What is it?
We call it the Deutsche Welle. All these kind of songs in the 80s. This was Neue Deutsche Welle. Welle is wave.
Oh wait, new
The
wave.
new German wave.
The new German wave.
German
Love
songs
it.
like that in the 80s.
I love it.
I
Love
never
it.
loved it. Sorry.
You didn't like it? That was
I
so-
always was in soul and funk and reggae and hip hop and these kind of things.
Yeah, this is. I like it. I like it because it's so different. In the 80s, everybody had a different sound. So it wasn't all the same. Like now,
Yeah.
it's either
Nina, 99
Nina.
Luftballons.
Yeah.
And
I love it.
And Nina Hagen was a big star in the US.
Oh,
Nina,
yeah, yeah.
Nina Hagen.
Yeah, the 99 Luftballon girl?
No, this is Nina.
Oh, Nina.
Nina Hagen is a
Oh,
very
yeah.
crazy witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. So we're gonna rewrite the lyrics for that song
Yeah.
for the documentary. I'll show you a picture of that. You're gonna like it. If you know the. This is what the. See, this is the movie poster, like the buildings, and then the drone is like way up there. You know, it says it's called the Drone Invasion. That's the early version. Is so the truth is up there.
Nice. Like I said,
You can look it up.
I had this company in Helicam Europe. They have a drone with
The big camera, DSLR
yeah,
camera.
and
there.
with 16 and
Oh, yeah.
So but they do really for every big TV station.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they did it for the last 8 years and put much money on it, you know, with investors.
Can you join my Facebook? So
Yeah.
okay,
I think the song is over now.
Oh yeah, but he's running commercials.
Kelly.
Yeah, it goes to commercial.
Sorry for that bad question.
Oh,
Yeah, this is me.
so let's see, how do I follow? Following, so you'll get a request from me. So mine is mine looks like this. So when you see it, you know who I am. See that?
Yeah,
Icon?
rising. Yeah. Cool.
And then Rising is German. See it? But this picture, one of my fans drew this picture of me because I paint the cars, and I think she lives in Chile. She drew that photo and sent it to me.
Cool.
Because I'm big on like Instagram and all the pictures of all the cars
Okay.
and car scene. So
Cool, man.
yeah.
Man, here in LA, you meet people in
Yeah.
a few days.
Yeah, absolutely.
First
No,
pop I ever seen roll through here.
Man, was it too negative what we're talking about? I mean, it was honest.
Good.
It's
No,
my
you're
story,
good.
you know.
You're good.
it's
And it's a good feeling
yeah.
in American radio to say that on the German people who were doing this shit on me, you know.
Yeah, you're on American radio.
Yeah, now I can
You want
talk.
water?
I have to.
I'll take a water. I had 2 monsters already. No more. No more.
Ah, man, I feel like a beer, but that was fucking hammer last night.
Yeah, tonight they're going out. Tonight for me it's gonna be tough because I'm exhausted. I have a track since 9 o'clock
Well,
this
man, we
morning.
can shoot down there just for like an hour, just walk up the strip a little bit. So kind of trouble to get in, split.
What's it?
Sunset.
On Hollywood.
It's only, we're only like 30 minutes from there.
We're like almost an hour from Hollywood.
Not once we're in Yorba Linda. Whatever you want to do, dude. It's cool.
Why don't you go? You're an adult. Get in your car and drive over there. After this, I need to go home and shower. I was in the dirt all day.
I'll probably after this, I'll take him because he needs to get a nap. He needs a couple hours.
Take him back to the hotel, get some sleep.
Yeah, I have to.
And then I'll just come back here and hang out for a bit.
And you are driving with me to
Well,
You want
you want
Linda?
to go with us, or you want to go with you, or how do you want to work that? I don't. Either way.
Well, I can just, I could follow you in my car, and if we leave, I can take him back to the
Yeah,
hotel.
my truck right now, dude. One of my tires is kind of jacked. I don't know that I want to drive it up LA. Or Hobbs, I'll be like,
I don't know, I don't think you have an issue. I have a check engine light on my car. No idea why. Is yours still on too?
yeah, but you know, that's been on forever. And I guess I can drink with Red Bull though. Like water. Drink from there. Say who's there.
On my way to my homeland, down on the road,
You don't
I
wanna
want
leave.
to
You wanna stay
move
here.
again.
You should stay
It's
here.
been too far, or way too long. I had no chance, I don't want to be alone. 15 years I've been counting.
And you didn't sing all that time.
Might get us apart.
Yeah. Oh, let's go
Okay.
back. We're having too much fun.
No fun in life, please.
Yeah, okay.
I'm an engineer. Can you hear me? I'm good. Take one,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 4.
All right. Okay, got it.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Quiet.
I guess on.
We're back talking Underground Live here on chaoticradio.com and only on chaoticradio.com these days anyways. I got Mr. Rob Matters in the studio.
Hello, people.
Not from Germany here.
Thanks to having me, man.
Real honor to have you here. Listen to you talk about your journey and all that good stuff. Listen to your music. I really haven't had a chance to listen to it. I kind of saw your video the other night when we were listening to King C.
Yeah.
Practice and such, so I really didn't hear the music, and hear it now really is kind of like the first time. So very appreciative of your talent, man.
Thank you very much.
So now we talked about people, and people are people. I don't know what it is about people. They love to build you up and then bring you down.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
Mm.
It's not a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
But you've come through the wiser, and you've come through stronger.
For sure.
Like you said, if it wasn't for these things that happened, you wouldn't be here.
This is really like this. So, like I always say, I'm here now because of that, and it was a perfect week. I did not expect that on the first or second day I made the session with King C and his guys, and now I'm here and so many people, and they are so nice and supporting me. It's really a perfect week here in the US, and I have to thank the American people here for that.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of the ambassadors over here, I guess.
Yeah, we are actually.
Yeah.
It hasn't been perfect weather, so unfortunately, if we can change that.
I know that from Hamburg, gray and gray.
Is that what it is?
Gray and gray and rain, again and again.
Sounds like maybe the title of your next song should be I'm Here Now.
Again, please.
The name of your next song should be I'm Here Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you made it. Now you're in America. Yeah.
Because I'm here now. That would make a great.
Yeah, but I made my Sex and My Love because of all these jealous people, and again I have to do a song because of jealous people. I don't know.
No. You're coming from a better place.
Yeah.
And write it because you love it. Write it because it's your heart.
Yeah.
Now we listened to. What was the name of that song that we listened to?
It's Someday, and it's a cover version of a guy who is called. It's a big star from UK. His name is Rochford, Andrew Rochford. And he's now, since 2 or 3 years, the lead singer of Mike and the Mechanics. You know them?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I met him on the day in Hamburg where I released this cover song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a nice moment for me because he's an idol.
Well,
you know,
you meet everybody.
He's really a hero for me, for me, and this was a nice moment too during the last year. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, and you're just out there. You're meeting everybody. You're making all these connections. It'll take you somewhere. Another door will open for you.
And for example, now this connection now to the US and LA is the greatest thing. Yeah, what an experience.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, and that's what makes us who we are today, like you were saying. So now, what do you got next in your arsenal of acoustic music? Your arsenal, your bag of tricks.
Oh, I can do the song Sunday, a short version for you, a special version.
All right, well, let's do a special version of Sunday here on chaoticradio.com.
Okay.
Talk to Gun Ground Live. We got Janu.
Okay. She was so in love with you. All you ever did was treat her like a fool. Hurt her self-esteem and pride. Ooh. Now she feels a little emptiness inside. Someday love is gonna hurt you. Some way. Oh, someday, oh, love is gonna hurt you. Oh, someday, some way. Someday, oh, love's gonna hurt you. Someday, some way. Someday, love is gonna hurt you. Someday.
Wow. Now you said that was a cover.
Yeah, this is a cover song of this guy. He's really a cool guy. I met him. He was so nice, and it was the same like with Michael Ammer, the German you have now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big star, and I know his drummer. He's a guy from Hamburg.
Mm-hmm.
He played for him, and I asked him, "Hey, can you give me the phone number of Andrew Roachford, the lead singer from Mike and the Mechanics?" And he said, "I can give you the email." And I said, "No, I want to have the number, please." And then he gave me the number, and I was at home. I called him. My English was much more worse than now, and he got on the phone. And he was on European tour, and he said, "Who is there?" I said, "Yeah, this is Janu." The only question then he was asking, who gave you the number? I told him, and then everything was cool. And I met him after that in Hamburg. He said, "Yeah, you can do the song, can do the release," and it was the same.
Yeah, blew up.
Yeah, cool story.
Yeah, pretty much anything you touch seems to blow up, man.
Seems
It
so.
turns to gold.
Yeah,
man.
it seems so.
Yeah. Now it's funny because we actually were taking pictures next door, and in one of his pictures, you know, we snap it, and I said, "Yeah, look, you know, that's King C's gold record right there." I mean, he's like, "Whoa, I got to," you know. So he's snapping pictures and putting them up on Facebook.
Nice.
So, yeah. Now, how do you feel about social media being, I mean, it seems to me that it's been pretty good to you as far as a tool. Do you think that that's a good thing? I mean,
when I'm honest, I think the people all over the world are using it too much. But for me, as a musician, when I'm using it in a senseful way, it is very good. And but I don't like when people are talking and writing, and I can read their "Hello, baby, how are you? Ah, I'm coming from work," or when they are discussing, or I don't know, I think it's too much. And in Germany, I saw here on the bar, in the
Mhm.
hotel, everybody's using his cell phone and nobody's talking with each other. Everybody, you know, and,
Right.
and the girls are watching on it.
Yeah.
And when you go by train, or everybody, for me, it is too much. But
Yeah.
as an artist, it helps me a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
So
great
both
tool.
sides.
Yeah, and it's funny because we were the only ones talking last night. And he's
Yeah.
right. Everybody was like, they had their
Yeah.
faces buried in the
Because
phones.
we are old
and-
school guys, you know.
Yeah, it's like, I like conversation, man. We could have sat next to each other and typed to each other and shook our heads every now and then, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's no interaction
Yeah,
there. There's
I know.
no feeling, and it's,
I really
so-
hope that in the future will be less, you know.
Well, in the future, they're gonna find,
And
plugs
then we
that
don't
just
have
go-
eyes, then we
Yeah.
have a display. you know.
Yeah, they're gonna plug something into your brain. You don't even have to type anymore. You just think it.
There's a saying, it's, are you going anywhere interesting to use your phone today? Meaning, like, you gotta go to the museum, instead of looking at the art, you be on your phone at the museum,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of a cool thing, I mean, but like today, I was trying to call Johnny. I was gonna, coming to pick him up at the hotel, and as I'm driving, which is, not real bright in itself, but I'm trying to find the hotel. 9,000 hotels came up, and every one of them was a reservation company. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm just trying to
yeah.
reach the front desk of the,
Hotel.
of the hotel, and they're like, oh, well, you've reached reservations. I'm like, how do I find this, So it's just bombarded, and then like with the social media, I mean,
Like I said, both sides.
Yeah.
Positive, negative,
Yeah.
and I think that people have to use it in a more in a sensible way.
Sensible.
But they will not.
no.
It's like a drug for them.
Oh yeah, and I've got caught up into that. I mean, when I really didn't start texting or using my phone for, emails and all that stuff up until a few years ago when I got a divorce, and then it was like, everybody I came in contact with text, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I had an old little phone like your phone that you showed me. He's got
Yeah.
this. Here, show
An
Robert.
old school
Show Robert
phone.
your
I don't
phone.
have it with me.
It looks like a remote control. It's about this big.
Oh,
man.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
because I don't want to use anymore the cell phone. I saw that everybody is using it too much, and me too, sometimes.
Yeah, it's
So
the cutest little thing.
Yeah, for $20.
Yeah, not bad. Now, is that an international phone or is that just?
It's an Eagle Rock phone.
Eagle Rock, yeah. So and so like with him, like I was saying, I'm looking for reservations. He punches in reservations, 4-star hotel, and he gets a motel in Eagle Rock. Has no clue
Oh, wow.
as to what the hell he's
For
going
the first
into.
night, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no
So,
Eagle Rock, cause
My new nickname, Mr. Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock. Yeah,
Eagle Rock.
he's gonna write a song called Eagle Rock.
Yeah,
I'm here now.
Get lost in Eagle Rock.
Just keeps getting better and better. Now, we talked the other night about doing, taking some of the old school stuff and kind of bringing it, modernizing it a little bit. And you were like, well, I have my own stuff, which is, I understand that completely. But what about that, taking some of the greats, like, say, a Johnny Cash, and kind of putting your spin on it, and like you did the Mike and Mechanic, or what,
Yeah.
that.
I'm always I feel free,
Mhm.
and now I think I got the flow. I have it back,
Right.
I really think and I believe I'm on my way now, and it will happen what it should happen,
Right.
shall happen. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you are where you should be.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes in life, you feel like I really don't belong here. I'm not in the place that I need to be. And for you, you find yourself back on that
Yeah,
path to
for sure.
creativity
For sure.
and allowing what you want to do out. So that's a good thing, man. It's a positive thing, and
Yeah, during the last days, I really got back my energy. I'm very tired, like never before,
Mhm.
but the life energy is coming back, and that means I will be creative again. And
Yeah.
this is the reason why I made this journey. I really hope that it will come back, and it comes back.
Yeah. Well, maybe this whole journey has just sucked the shyster out of you, and that's a good thing. Or the shy.
Really, it is.
The shy. Now it's just you only have room for positive.
It's the second day for me. The first day, at Tuesday, when I was with King C and the guys, this was the moment what changes everything.
Yeah, I could see it in his face, man. He was just like.
I could not speak.
Yeah, he was speaking.
Yeah.
I couldn't speak because I was stoned. He kept talking to me. I'm like,
That's normal.
what? Yeah. Oh, whatever.
That's normal.
That I can't speak?
No, the stoned part.
Oh yeah, right, dude. I don't get stoned all the time. Give me a break. Just like you don't do steroids.
I don't. I'd be like really huge. I will pop you up.
Yeah, God,
Pick things up, I put them down.
our engineer never did make it, man. I hope he's okay, but he was actually late for work.
Maybe he's
this morning.
stoned.
I doubt it. He better not be. I don't know. He's on something, but I'm gonna find out. But so now, what other acoustics do you have? We're actually getting ready to go on break again, man. Time is flying by. We've only got a half hour left, but what do you want to play next? What's a song that really is dear to your heart? Maybe you want to give a shout out to your girlfriend and your parents, and through a song.
Oh yeah, I know they love
Not
it.
to, not to put you on the spot. but-
Maybe I can sing a song of Tim McGraw
okay.
because I know that they love this song when I sing that. But I want to say something. My grandma, on Monday she will be 92.
Wow,
I'm so proud of her, and I
congratulations.
come back on Tuesday, and so I have to say some greetings to my both grandmas.
Happy birthday, Grandma, from
Yeah,
John Hill out here
yeah.
in the United States. Spreading the word, spreading the love, and yeah.
They are very proud.
I bet, dude. They should be, and it's good that they're supporting you in all this. All right, John on chaoticradio.com. Talk to Gunnergram. Let's do a little Tim McGraw.
Dancing in the dark, middle of the night, but taking your heart and holding it tight. Emotional touch, the touch of my skin. So asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me, yeah. But I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, with your love, so better than I was, more than I am, and all of this happened by taking your hand. So who I am now is who I wanted to be. So now that we're together, I'm strong than ever, I'm happy and free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. And if you ask me why I've changed, all I gotta do is say your sweet name. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me, yeah. But I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, with your love, oh, it's your love.
Woo, damn.
Man, that's good.
That is so tight, man.
No accent at all. Doing it a Tim McGraw song.
Yeah, thank you.
What the?
999. That means no, 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 right?
Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah.
Or you say das war geil.
Das
Das war
war
geil.
bei Geier.
This was cool.
Das war Geier.
Geil.
Das war Geier.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that is awesome, man. That was, dude, your parents should be so proud. I was getting chills listening to you, dude. And if you were like, my son, I'm sitting there listening to you, and I'm all the way across the other side of the world, knowing that you're here doing, following your dream, following your heart. That has to be the most amazing feeling for your parents.
Yeah,
and your girlfriend, to be
Yeah,
a part
of course. Without her, I would not be here. Really, she's my
rock.
My eagle rock.
Your eagle rock. She's your eagle rock. Man.
Yeah, and my parents too. And my father was an organ player in the 60s and 70s. He owns a few Hammond gospel organs. And now my whole family is in his bar You know, he has got a bar in the garden, but it's like really like a real bar. You
Real
know,
nice,
and
yeah.
they are listening right now. You know, and I want to see their faces now, but I can't.
Well, they can see your face if they
Yeah.
tune in, if they got an internet
I think
access,
they do, yeah.
or even a phone.
Hello.
They can go to toxic chaotic with a K, KAOTICRADIO.com, and you can see Janu right here, right in studio, doing his thing, man. So now you've got this creative flow. You're on the right path. What's next?
Next, I will get some sleep.
Okay, besides sleep, but when you get back, is your mind, you know,
No,
a lot of times.
I really know what I want to do.
Yeah, a lot of times though, when you are sleep deprived, and your brain is just kind of outside of that box a little bit more, you actually have some really good thoughts. I mean, some of the best ideas.
I had in the hotel room
Yeah.
today too, and I know that I will record these kind of songs.
Mm-hmm.
Thongs. No,
Thongs?
I know what that is. What it is.
Yes.
No.
Don't record in a thong. This guy wears thongs, and it's not a pretty sight.
No, I want to make this music more this direction, modern country, and I have to make an album, and I really hope that King C is helping me, and I will
Mhm.
come back, and yeah, that's the next thing, you know, like, and I really like songs from, for example, you know, Marcone, Walking in Memphis,
Mhm.
but I don't mean the song, I mean this song. I'm writing you this letter from some old hotel, so I can feel the distance between us. From Spanish Steps to the Liberty Bell, I know the angels have seen us, baby. They see you down at 7th Avenue while you're just hanging by a thread. So I'm sitting in a lonely room without a view. I wish I was there with you instead. Won't you walk through this world with me, yeah? Walk through the world, over the miles of mystery, yeah. Walk through this world with me, yeah. Let me get this ringing out of my ears. Let me get these stars out of my eyes. So I just wanna look back over all these years with you right there, standing by my side. Could you just walk through the world with me, yeah, yeah. Walk through the world, over the mountains and the shining sea, yeah, yeah. Walk through this world with me, yeah.
Insane, dude. That is off the charts.
You know, it's crazy. You just break into song like
Yeah.
you just go into it. It's just crazy. You could do that at a drop of a hat. That's
And when
'Cause you
I'm
love
doing
it.
it, don't think about it. I'm in another word.
that is nice.
Very impressed, man. I wish I had that kind of talent, but I don't. Damn it. But I'm good behind the scenes, and that's.
But you can
where I
paint
shine.
pictures.
Yes, I can, and my phone keeps going off.
I know.
Here, hit the top button on it. Who's trying to call me? Okay, you're good. Are you on mute, Robert? You sound
What?
like you're on
No, hold on. Oh, there we go. Now.
Yeah, you're a little bit better. All right. Well, you've been listening to Jono on chaoticradio.com. We're really enjoying this, and we're gonna hear from him some more. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll hear some more of his about his journey and what's next in his life. So keep tuning in. If you want to call in and talk to him, you can call. It's 909-989-0789 here on Toxic Underground Live.
Too much water today.
Oh yeah, that's been recorded. Yeah, we'll have podcast. We'll have Malcolm as well. How many listeners? We're about 11,000. We'll be talking to you here in about 15 more minutes.
No, 1,000.
Yeah, no, geez, we just went to zero. What happened?
Mr. Eagle Run.
Yeah, Jesus. That's still pretty huge for Saturday at 4 o'clock. I mean, because our show normally comes on at like 5, you know, so then
And it's a
that's
cool
when.
promotion for me, man.
Oh yeah, it's great, dude. You're doing good, man. You're doing well.
Thank you, man.
You enjoyed it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not nervous anymore. So you were talking, I was saying, hey man, like this, and then I was starting
That
the
was
song.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so we've got time for about, probably, I don't know, a couple more songs, you know? You want to play anything off of your album or off of, you can plug your phone in. If you can get into your iTunes, I can plug your phone into the system so you can play music right off your phone. Do you have music on your phone? Any of your
No,
phones?
no, we don't.
Oh, that's right, you don't even have your phone.
No, and
I think
I haven't had the tablet, but
yeah, forget about it. Okay.
the live thing is cooler, you know?
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, like I said, we'll try to do 2 more songs, so think about what you want to do. And then we've got about 10 minutes in between each song until we top out the hour. We'll be done.
Yeah, well, very nice, man.
Cool.
Cool experience.
Yeah, dude, it's going good.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Okay, well, I'm almost done here. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, when are you home? Oh, great. Oh, you just went to the store right now? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a day here and go home and relax, shower. You're welcome. What's that about? Oh, yeah. What do I need? How long does outreach run?
Can you say hi to my wife? This is one. He's a German pop singer and blues artist, right?
So, I don't know.
Say
One.
hello, Lexi.
Hello, how you doing? Ah, very good here. Nice guys.
Hey, honey. This guy's a legend in Germany. This guy's big news. Yeah, this is his first time in America, and he's already recording with King Charles. It's just crazy, yeah. He's an amazing artist. He breaks into this acoustic sets just like one after another. It's like he doesn't even have to try. It just happens naturally. It's crazy. Right, baby. I'll see you at home. Okay. Love you. Bye. I want her to hear the voice of a soon-to-be legend.
Oh, what?
A soon-to-be legend.
Yeah.
Be like legend, like famous, like you know what I mean?
I think I have to come back. King C said, man, you have to live here.
Yeah, you do.
I sang one song and he said, you have to live here.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, I mean, if he can help you meet the right people.
Yeah, I know that. I know that I have the lead voice and the groove and everything what you need, you know. And I made every step, so I know how the business is working. And
See,
I think I really bring everything what a musician needs.
Yeah,
for
to the
the
table.
business.
You
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
everything to the
I have
table.
everything what you need.
You
now.
need to come back.
But I don't have it for long. Since a few months, I'm like this now. So 1 year ago, I was not singing and playing this guitar so like now. Since
Now
6 months or so, I'm like this. You know,
Yeah.
I'm ready. So I'm ready to take off.
you're gearing up.
Yeah, but it needed 24 or 25 years to be as good as I'm now.
You know what it takes? Well, you know what they say about being a professional?
Yeah.
It takes 10,000 hours of practice.
Yeah, I had this, and I'm still learning. You know, this is the cool thing. I can still learn.
Yeah, they were probably pretty close.
I have the words. No.
You bring us back in. We got about a minute.
In a minute.
You bring us back in, and I'm right in there, okay?
What that does?
Okay.
Who brings us in? You?
Me. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go and just ask you how long you've been doing this, just like we said.
Okay.
Look at 30 seconds on quiet. We're back. Toxic Underground live here on chaoticradio.com. Thank you, Johnny. That boy's been everywhere.
Man. Everywhere.
Kind of like our guest, right?
Yeah, he's going everywhere.
Alright, we're in studio with John O, getting to know him, getting to know some of his music, and just appreciate the time we got with him. He's not going to be here long, but he will be back, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
We're going to bring his ass back, kicking and screaming if we have to.
For sure.
Man. We are just in the green room out there, and he just went into music. He's telling me that he's been doing this for over 20 years.
Yeah, 25 years now.
Just to get to this point.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what a journey.
Yeah.
You know.
Chaotic journey.
A chaotic journey. No pun intended, of course. Yeah, that's just amazing. Where you could just, you do something for 20 years, and you've been in that studio, and you haven't been singing. You've been doing all the other instruments, and
producing.
Now you're singing, and it's like this new talent. What can't you do? You do everything.
Yeah, I do. That was a German word. Also. Also. The bass was my beginning, and it was like I'm a bassist who is singing all the time. Like Phil Collins is a drummer who is singing. He still says he's a drummer. He's a drummer who is singing now. And I've felt the same with I'm a bassist who's singing now. But since a few months, I really feel like a singer now. That is really a new change for me too. It's a new thing and a new feeling, and I think it's an important thing for me to feel it now.
Yeah.
To be at this level. Yeah.
It's just oozing out now. It's just coming out, and you can't even stop it. It's just.
I don't know. Maybe other people can stop me.
No, I don't. Then they win. You know what I mean?
What I wanted to hear.
Yeah, you don't let anything stop you. I mean, like I said earlier, Robert saying, "Oh, don't stop painting." I can't. I'm always an artist. I always have to do it, even if I just do it in my bedroom and I don't ever share it. Part of being an artist is sharing it with people, and when you do share it, you put it out there for criticism. So you're gonna get that. You can't please all the people all the time.
And I don't want to make it now for the main theme, with the theme of the haters. It is one part of it.
Yeah, well, that's all behind you.
Yeah.
And that's a growing experience.
It's not my basic theme.
It's not your motivation.
No.
You're not motivated.
It was a motivation, of course, but it's not I don't want to think about this anymore. I just want to make the music now and go forward.
Yeah. Well, as you should, man. And like I said, but you got to share it, and then you got to be ready for criticism because people are
I'm
going
ready.
to criticize, and
I'm ready.
the untalented people in the world always seem to want to criticize more. So you've had your peers, appreciate what you do, and it's you do it. You just got to do it for yourself, man. Do it for your family. Do it for you, and let all that go.
You know what I use criticism for? Fuel to do better job.
Yeah.
When somebody says I can't do something, oh man, I'm doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just makes you want to do it
Brings you
more.
forward.
Absolutely, it's like fuel in the fire. Oh yeah, tell me more how I suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell me more.
Yeah.
Tell me I can't do that because I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody says, "Oh, you can never paint a car." Oh well,
Yeah.
I proved that wrong. I had 3 cars at SEMA this year.
Now it's
Are you
You know what I mean?
talking in the wrong side of your mic? You sound like a massive echo.
I know what's going on.
I don't know. I think it's supposed. Well, I mean, we've got Janu turned way up because he's not talking directly in his mic.
Oh
so
yeah, I'm
might
a
be
special person.
Might be
you
getting
know?
feedback out of that mic, but that's
There you
Eagle
go.
From Eagle Rock, I don't.
Yeah, Eagle
Yeah.
Rock. He's talking like he's from Eagle Rock. He's gonna have an Eagle Rock.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, it's much better by the way now.
Yeah, now it's better. You're actually talking in the mic.
So I still can do this.
Yeah, no, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're tired. Just don't fall asleep on us.
Okay.
So what do you got next, man? What do you want to play? I want to hear some more music from you.
I can play a song of mine again.
Let's do one of your originals, man. I
Okay.
dig that.
Then I will play Broken Heart.
All right, broken. God, all this pain.
Yeah. I really love to sing love songs.
Yeah.
And I was listening all the time to
Yeah.
like Wonderful Tonight, Eric Clapton, Phil Collins, Lionel Richie. Yeah, it's my thing,
Yeah. Well, I mean
Or Jackson Brown.
that's what touches people. Love
Yeah.
is what love and pain is what guides
Yeah.
us through life.
I
And-
tried to sing party songs, and I felt it's not my thing,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So
I like it. Well, we'll.
All right. Go ahead. Chaotic Radio.
So what a fool
Yeah, this kid.
I must be. You
Oh,
walked away, and I will see that I've been wrong all the time. I kept on doing what I missed the signs. Now it's much too late to turn around to the true love I have found. And now I know you are one in a million. I'm finally facing reality, broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Love, a broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Years have passed since that night. I can't forget that I lost the fight. You're on my mind ever since, like a fairy tale. I was your prince, now I'm enemy of your state. I realize that it's much too late. So I wish I could turn back the time and start all over again. Broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Love, a broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Wise men said true love can hurt sometimes. Oh, true love can hurt sometimes. So where's the one who'll take this pain away? Oh, broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Love, a broken heart. Without pain, you don't know what is love. Broken heart.
Wow, man, what feeling! What great lyrics, dude. That's what I really noticed about your song.
I have to say, sometimes I had a keyboard player and he was helping me with the verses. So
Oh yeah, so you did have some help
I
with some
made
of
the
that.
chorus and some lyrics. Sometimes I need help still in
Mm.
writing English lyrics.
Mm.
So that's another reason why I want to come back and stay longer
Yeah.
to speak better English and write songs.
Right, right. Well, you speak
Yeah.
pretty well. I mean, especially when you're singing, you can't even tell
No.
that you have. There's no accent whatsoever.
Danke.
Danke. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you say you're welcome?
Uh,
You're welcome.
Thank you. Like,
Ach so, ja, ja. Moment.
Well, when someone says Danke, what do you say back?
Ach so, ja, na klar. Gern geschehen.
Gern
Gern geschehen.
Gern geschehen. Yes. Oh, gern geschehen.
Gern geschehen.
Yeah. So
It sounds like Chinese.
it does kind of sound like Chinese. What the heck, man? This guy's world traveler. He's now speaking
Oh, I
Chinese
know,
on us.
yeah.
Now, do you sing any songs in German, or are they all in English?
The soccer song.
The soccer song.
Maybe. Do I have a song now? in
I want to
German?
hear the soccer song.
Yeah,
The
you said
song
that's
that
actually on
started-
YouTube. There's video of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we
It's,
check it out?
Yeah, we can.
Can we check that out? Okay.
You have to go on my YouTube channel.
Oh boy, that might be.
Yeah, like you, how do you find that YouTube?
Well, you just go.
Jano Music. Janomusic. One word.
I'm gonna get that channel and subscribe to it and send it
Yeah.
to all my peeps out
All
there.
right, Jono Music. We got Jono playing Pretty Unplugged. Let's see, where is it?
You have to click on the Jano Music on the channel, I think.
Ah, okay. Well, let's go ahead
Then
and
on
click
the
on that.
videos.
If you guys want to check out Jono Music, it's pretty simple. Gano Music, and it's got all of his stuff on there. Now,
On videos, you just click on videos.
where is it?
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
And
See,
then the last thing. Ein Leben lang für den HSV. No, right. One
This
right.
one?
No.
this one.
Other side.
This
yeah,
one?
this one.
Wow, look at you, man. How old were you in this?
It is from 2008.
Jeez Louise, man. All right, well, let's go ahead and have a listen. Let's see what.
This is not the original link. The original one has, I think, 400,000 clicks or so.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see.
Scheiß auf Werder Bremen, wir müssen nach Hamburg kommen, wollt ihr Sieger singen, wir tragen die Raute im Herzen, das kann uns niemand entnehmen, würde es wieder mal Zeit, euch auf dem Rathaus zu sehen, ich bin Hamburger Jung, das ist mein Slang schon, die Zeit ist längst um, den Gegner zu verschonen, wir werden hochfahren, greifen uns mit dem Titel
Wow, dude. Now, what does that translate into? What are you guys saying? I mean, it's such an
Stand
anthem.
up for the HSV, for the club,
Wow.
for the whole life, forever, you know.
Yeah.
Ein Leben lang, for a whole life, stand up.
Wow, dude. That's like anthem-y. I mean, I can
I-
see
I can-
where it's
yeah.
just, it's got a great beat and it's just,
Yeah.
which, you know, soccer is so, you know, it overwhelms people. It
fits
becomes them.
into
Yeah.
the scene. And at the beginning, where we were singing it live, the people were watching it us. But 1 year later or two, and since a few years now, everybody is singing it.
Yeah.
You know, the rock music fans too.
Really?
They are singing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
That's
beat, man.
amazing. Not only that, but it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Number one.
I mean, I could almost sing it. I can still hear it in my head. I'm like, I want to sing that.
And
But,
what's it like to write a song, play it, and now like all the time they're playing it like you're famous from that song? That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's like a home run hit for you.
This one, yeah. I would say it's an evergreen now at this club. You know, this is what I said. I'm so proud of it.
Yeah, it's just
It
a part of you. It's a part of them. It's, you know,
Doesn't
it's part
matter
of so many
if I make $1 million or minus $1 million, you know.
people. Right.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't lose money off of that song. I mean, that isn't how it
No,
should work.
but really, it's a great feeling, and
Yeah. So I mean, just to be in the stands, and you know, I mean, if I heard that, if I was in the stands, that would get me pumped up. I would just be like,
Yeah.
I'm here in Germany. I'm watching soccer, and this is just
Yeah.
such a great song, and I would never know, you
Yeah.
know, who actually did it, but just, you know, but to watch it and stuff. You guys were young back then, huh? You were younger. Well, how
Yeah.
old were you?
it was 2008, I think.
2008. So not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were, you know.
Not too
My
long
hair
ago.
was very long.
Yeah, yeah. You guys look like some
Rebels.
little rebels.
Yeah.
Soccer thugs.
Yeah.
Soccer thugs. Yeah. Is that what you were going for? Soccer
We
thug.
were.
You were now. Are you? Do you like soccer? Are you into sports? At
I
all?
like soccer, yeah, but I always liked U.S. sports, like NBA. I'm a
Mhm.
big NBA fan. And
Yeah.
Legends, 80s, 90s, Clyde the Glide, and all these guys.
Right.
This was always my thing, and of course soccer too. But I'm a bad soccer player.
But a
I
great
have not-
musician.
but I
so
was
that's
a
okay.
basketball player
Yeah.
in earlier times. So
Really? So now you're actually Sunday. You're going to see the Lakers.
I am going to see.
How about that? Now I'm sure there's going to be some jealous people about that one.
You have a box seat over there, or where are you sitting at?
Oh, he's got the best of the best seats.
Yeah.
you know.
for
Awesome.
sure.
The Lakers are actually taking care of him down there, so yeah, he's going to get to go shake some hands and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
wow.
great thing for me because I was always dreaming to see live in the
Mhm.
Staples Center, you know.
Yeah.
And my last name is Staples, so I'm in the
Right.
Staples
I
Center.
knew that. It's funny because when I called the hotel, they said, "Well, what, you know, where does this keep coming from? My God, we keep getting music." That's what happens when you don't have an engineer. They said, "Well, what's his last name?" And I was like, "Staples." And they're, "Oh, 1 minute." And I'm like, "Did I really remember that?" You know, so that was pretty good. Usually I have a horrible memory. I never forget a face, but names 10 minutes after
For
somebody
me,
tells
it's hard
me.
too.
Yeah,
All
I'm-
these names,
Yeah.
especially when you're musician, so
Yeah.
many names.
You're like shaking hands and you're like,
Yeah.
"Ah, what was your name
Yeah.
again?" And yeah, I do that all the time. But
So what's your name?
Kit. I am Kit. I am the host of Toxic Underground Live, man. You better remember my name. You couldn't find me on Facebook yet, though, could you? Yeah. You know, there's not a whole lot of Kits here in the United States, so, you know, it shouldn't be hard to find me.
I
What
don't
with
know.
Google and all, you know. You might not come up with what you want, but
I'll
you're like,
find
oh,
you at Eagle Rock, maybe.
yeah, you find me
Yeah.
at Eagle Rock. Yeah, I doubt it, man. I try not to hang out in Eagle Rock too often.
It's too far.
Yeah, it's pretty far. So, Now, do you have, so you kind of shut down your studio, you had some issues with that, or you have plans to get a new studio together? Is that part of your plan?
If I'm honest, I'm glad to have no studio anymore because I did everything, producing, mixing,
Mhm.
played the instruments, and it costs too much energy, you
Yeah.
know. I thought I am the guy who can do everything. I'm
Right.
able to do that, but I was not able. It was a good experience for me, but now I don't have this pressure anymore, and I go to a studio in Hamburg when I want to record. You know, that's
Mhm.
more easy for me. So I don't have my private thinkings and or in the studio when I go to another studio when it's not
Right.
mine. It's better. It's
Yeah.
much more better.
Right, right. Well, it's getting down to that time, man. It's almost over. You got one more song left in you before we go?
I can do.
All right. Well, let's hear another song from John.
So I have no party songs, you know.
No party song. Nothing like that. The
That
anthem. That
yeah,
soccer song's badass.
that I've got to say that's a badass song.
I'm not a
dude.
big soccer
I don't
fan.
know if I still can play it. It's I don't know the rest, but
Yeah, nah, don't worry about it, man. Well, if you guys want to find out a little bit more about Janu and follow him and his career, because I think we're going to hear great things from this guy. I mean, from what I've heard, you're a true professional. You are an artist, and your mind and your heart's in the right place now. So, we wish the best for you, and we really appreciate you coming out. But you can find him on Facebook under Janu. It's just Gano.
yeah.
And you can find them on iTunes at
Spotify, Music Load,
just you
Yeah.
name it,
SoundCloud, Reverb Nation.
Yeah, pretty much anything and everything. But look for him on our Facebook. He's a friend of ours, and you can actually, like him from there, and just support. This guy is, like I said, man. I know whoever you are out there listening, you like what you heard, so. We got to do our part to support good music and real music, so, keep watching him. I'm sure, he'll do great things, so.
Oh yeah, and he's coming up, and the more support, the better, because I want to hear more of it.
Absolutely.
I want to hear the album come out. I wanna
More
hear
love
it.
songs. 24
Yeah.
hours of love songs.
No, maybe 8 love songs and 2
Rock.
nearly love songs.
Nearly love songs, yeah.
Love song adjacent.
No, not only love songs, but with feeling, with emotions,
And any more like a rock, like a heavier beat like this, like that, and like that pop song that you did. We watched the video that.
No, it will be more, like I said, I think more Jackson Brown, Marconi style, and
Gotcha.
with Hammond organ, and
Well, King C will definitely help you with that, because
I
that's
hope
what he
so.
does.
He's a cool guy.
He's a cool
I
cat.
really have to thank him.
Can you hear me, Robert?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Mike, turn up the engineer.
Well.
All right. You've been listening to Talk to Gunground Live here on chaoticradio.com. We've had Janu in the house from Germany. Hamburg, as a matter of fact, right?
Yeah, right.
I remembered that. I remembered it as hamburger. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We'd just like to thank you for coming out. And,
I have to thank.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, and like I said, to all these nice people here in this area who were supporting me during the last days, and I hope in the future when I'm coming back. And I have to say thank you to all the listeners in Germany now, and you, chaoticradio.com, and I'm very glad. So,
How do you say chaotic in German?
chaotisch,
Can you say chaotic radio?
chaotisch radio.
.com.
.com, chaoticradio.com.
All right, man. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We hope you've enjoyed this couple hours, little peek into what's happening in Germany and what's happening in Janu's life. And we hope that, like I said, keep supporting him. You can find him on Facebook, Janu. You can find him all over the web with iTunes, Reverb Nation, Spotify. He definitely knows what he's doing as far as multi-marketing out there as far as music. So this has been Toxic Underground Live. Robert, thank you for showing up. We know you were out there racing and sweating all day.
Oh yeah.
Good to have you back in.
I still need a shower.
Now, if you want to get out to a show go out to the Music Lab in Yorba Linda. Get out and see King C. We're going to be there. We're going to be partying. Going to be a great time, great music, and just, great venue. So,
What's the address?
you put me on the spot.
Absolutely.
The Music Lab.
The Music Lab. Look it up on Google. You can find it. It's musiclabl.com. That's been another episode of Toxic Underground Live.
So, right, the longest interview since my own career. Very good.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. A 2-hour interview right there.
Yeah, I did the 2 hours maybe.
Well, you know what? You're in a whole different country now, my friend.
Yeah.
We give you 2 hours more.
Yeah.
The show doesn't start till 8. The show doesn't start till 8, so if we get there 7:30, we'll be good. You get 2 hours. Call me. Okay, just stop by my house. All right. Okay. Well, I just wanted to stay at home, maybe for a few minutes and just kind of close my eyes for a minute. Right? Oh, I thought it was 7. Yeah, no, I mean, Lex will be there, I'm sure. She went out, but I don't know. Okay. I gotta eat, shower, change my clothes. All right, man, we'll see you in a bit. All right. Right now. You give me, I haven't used Xtreme. Yeah.
Get my bag.
It'll be in 3 months, though. You gotta join it.
Yeah. I don't know if I can turn it back.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna upload this real quick, and then you can go on to our Ustream channel and grab this. Oh wow.